will I live long enough to see the benefit of the conversion, right? Because advisors like to share these ideas because then it looks like we're adding value and look how much more money you made by us just moving the numbers around. Hey, Dustin Tibbetts here, financial advisor with Jazz Wealth Managers. See, right there? That's where it is. Hope you're having a good day out there. And if you are thinking about conversions or someone's pitched the idea, maybe you watch some videos there. Well, I just got a little bit I want you to focus on for a second. So a lot of advisors will talk about conversions, and I'm going to show an example here in just a second. However, I want you to ask one more question. Will I live long enough to see the benefit of the conversion, right? Because advisors like to share these ideas because then it looks like we're adding value and look how much more money you made by us just moving the numbers around. But in reality, if you're not going to live long enough to spend it, who's getting it next? Should that person get it tax-free or tax-deductible? So let's talk about it. All right, our example here is going to be Louis Armstrong. I've already preset some of this. We won't go through his whole background and everything. What I'm curious is if we take his current plan, we've worked up every single thing for him. Actually, let's go over here so you can see it. Just to give you an idea, if you want to stop the video or screenshot, but we won't spend any time on this. This is all of their current plan over here, everything that we've come up with. And now what we're going to do is propose a different scenario. And like I said, I've already pre-built the conversion little slider thing. But we know right now that if he goes through life, this is his tax bracket, right? This is where he'll spill over into the above the 12%. And at some point, we're going to spill above what will be the 25% bracket at that point. Now we want to know if we take some of this and convert the money, would he end up with more money? So like I said, I preset, I'm going to do it down here. You can't see it, but I'm going to go to 12%. All right. So if all we did is we said in years where he is not quite to that top of the 12% or what will be the 15% bracket, how much more money would he have if he did those conversions? Fill up the bracket, right? He'd have $65,000 more over his lifespan, right? Not in 1 year, right? Over the lifespan. So let's just go a step further and say, well, he's willing to convert a whole lot more here and try to knock a lot of this out earlier in life. Well, that's the green in the background. So if we started doing this, we're filling up. See how it stops at that 22 or what will be the 25% bracket there after 2025. So, okay, cool. We got a lot converted. Now we've got to stop. We're either out of money, we don't have a way to pay for the taxes on those conversions, or we're just done and we've converted it all. So here's what that looks like, $1.3 million extra. So now the question is, if I end up with $1.3 million extra, will I have spent all of it or what? Am I just giving tax-free money away? So if we go over to his cash flows here real quick, let's just look. We're going to see accounts, ending balance by account. Now this won't be 100% perfect in terms of the itemization of the accounts, but look, the total, and this is in future dollars, after his wife dies, because she's older in this case, and then after he dies at age 93, sorry, you can't see that. Let's bring it up a little bit more. Then he still has $7.6 million left over. Okay, right? And it's going to be tax-free, and that's in future dollars, so we get the concept of that. But now we're going to ask the next question of, well, what do I do, right? If I've got all this extra money and it's really important for you to give it to your heirs, your beneficiaries, charity, whatever you're going to do, tax-free, okay, then we move forward with this plan. We look for ways to make it more efficient and continue. But if you go, hey, I have 2 kids. One kid is super smart and is going to be like the next president or some big powerful speaker or a doctor or whatever. They would be beneficial. It'd be beneficial to give them post-tax money, right? But the other kid, we dropped them on the head a time or two or something, right? They're an artist and we don't know. Like they're going to try to shoot for this aspiring like big-time career as an artist, but it's tough. We don't know if they're going to make it. So it's probably okay if we leave them pre-tax dollars because they'll be in a lower tax bracket. Here you go just paying 22 or 25% when maybe they'd pay 12 or 10 or even less. So really ask that second question. That's all I was trying to do today is show a conversion strategy that looks amazing and then go, but is it? Should we think about the next generation? Because you're not going to live long enough to spend that money. Hey, if you have those questions, be sure to check us out at jazzwealth.com. You can schedule a call. We'll talk with you. No sales pitch or anything. We don't do that here. Otherwise, check out some of our other videos here on YouTube, and thanks for watching.